say candy cane tea and Christmas lights, and it's the 2nd of November and it's Friday. So first of all, I am going to answer Jack's question. What's your favorite food and why? If I would have to name one dish, it would be a chicken fried rice dish that my grandfather always made me when I was little. And one of the reasons is that it tastes absolutely amazing, and also it takes a long time to make. So whenever I got that dish, I knew that he had really used a lot of his time to make it for me. So yeah, because of the good memories and because of how good it tastes, that's my favorite dish. And then, okay, to Kaldi, by the way, how do you say your name again? Because I read it Kaldi, and I think Jax wrote Catherine someplace, and I'm really confused. So it would be good if you told us how to say it. Okay, so the Norwegian school system. It's probably quite similar to the Danish one. First you go to one school for 7 years, and that's from your 5 or 6 until you're 11 or 12. Then you go to another school for 3 years, which is probably like secondary school, maybe? I don't know. At least you do that until you're 14, 15, I think. And then you go to a third school, which would be like the Danish gymnasium, I think, because it was called gymnas before here in Norway, but they switched the name and to videregående skole. But yeah, that's probably a high school. And you do that until you're 18, 19. And then you could go to university, you could take a gap year, which I'm doing. I'm going to university later. Or you could go to another school to become what you want. So yeah. Oh, and about the walking thing. If it's a large place, people tend to just go wherever they want. But what I've noticed is that if two people come and they walk directly towards each other, they tend to go on the right side. So they would go like this. But when I was in England, where they drive on the other side of the road, so the left side, I actually had quite some problems with that because I was used to go on the right side and they were used to go on the left. So when we came towards each other, I would go this way, but the other person would also go this way, and I crashed into people and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it has to do with what side we drive on. But yeah, let's see what else. Oh yeah, I need to answer my own question. So I probably should have answered this last time, because I'm going to say about the same thing as Nikki and Casper said. And that I love, what I like about Norway is the system. We also pay high taxes, but I absolutely think it's worth it, because if we get sick, there's a really good system to make sure that you don't fall off. And also schools up till videregående is free for us, so the government pays for that. And also we get some money as a loan. You wouldn't survive as a student without getting some sponsors. But yeah, and the one thing I really don't like is we have the same thing as in Denmark, janteloven, and it's also really in the Norwegian culture, so you're not supposed to think you are anyone, and you're not supposed to talk about the good things you do. I don't think you should brag a lot, but you should be allowed to be happy about the things you manage and the things you're proud of without people looking down at you. And yeah, and also I like the winter, but what I don't like is that it becomes dark at 3 o'clock. And yeah, it's dark outside a lot during winter, so yep. Yeah, so that's my answers. I like this thing where we ask questions. I don't have another question for today, but I will find one for next week. And I think this vlog is probably long enough, so I won't talk anymore. But yeah, have a nice weekend. Oh, and to Kasper, tusen takk, det går veldig bra. Jeg kommer ikke til å prøve å snakke dansk, for det funker ikke. Goodbye!